Hello everyone, I'm Christina from Class 27 and today I'm going to introduce my internship in Ritz-Carlton Guangzhou. First of all, I applied this internship through my internship teacher. I told her I want to have my internship in F&B section of Ritz-Carlton Guangzhou, and because Guangzhou is my hometown, I also speak Cantonese and Mandarin, so I choose the Lai Him Chinese restaurant in Ritz-Carlton Guangzhou. Then my teacher helped me to send an email to the human resources of Ritz-Carlton Guangzhou. Soon I got a reply. They started to arrange two interviews for me, HR manager and the manager of the restaurant. The restaurant manager asked some question about how to solve guest problems, and I answered frequently. Soon I passed the interview and got an offer. Second, I'm going to introduce what I have to do during my whole internship. My starting date is 2017, February 13. The first 2 weeks, the new trainee like me, we have to learn how to run for the dish from kitchen to the dining rooms. When the chef finished cooking a dish and put in front of us, I have to know what is the name of the dish and which table should it goes to. And the most important thing is, if there are some requires from the guests about the dish, for example, do not put mushrooms or shallot or garlic in the dish, or some guests want more pepper or more sugar in the dish, I have to remind the kitchen. After these 2 weeks, we start to go outside to the tables. I learned how to take order for the guests and recommend good dishes for the guests, solve problem from guests, for example, if they want the meat more cooked, and use the post equipment for guests to pay the check. If guest needs, print the invoice for the guest too. I want to talk about my learning objectives. Um, During the year one, I set up 3 learning objects for my internship. One is learn how to deal with different types of customer during the different situation, find out the best solution. And to achieve this goal, I have to think about what is the fastest and most effective way to satisfy different customers' needs and wants. In my internship time, I met some customers that always complaining about the waiting time is too long for the dish cooking. To solve this problem, first I will calm down the guest feeling and explain the reason why it is slow. Maybe there are too many tables today. And second, I will run into the kitchen and urge the chef about the dish to call them to do it faster. And third, I will go back to the table and tell the guests that the dish are coming and we will have a free fruit or syrup to the guests. Most of the guests are satisfied for our actions. And my second learning objective is learn how to work more effective in a team. Sometimes there are really many guests come at the same time for lunch or for dinner, and it will be very busy at this time. If the area that I'm taking care for is not very busy, I will help other tables for take the dishes to the table, clean the dirty dishes, help the guests for pay the check, and so on. On the contrary, my colleagues will also help me if my area is. And the third learning objective is improve my oral English during the internship time. To achieve this goal, I have to contact more with the foreign guests. In the restaurant, my manager usually let me to take order and serve the guests because of my education background. And also, there are usually many foreigners love Chinese food, so I have many time to practice my oral English. When I taking order, I try my best to recommend the famous food in English to the foreign guests, and basically I can understand all the words they saying, what they want, and satisfy them. I got praise during the serving process. The guest said that my pronunciation is good and he was really happy about it. It's really my pleasure and I feel really excited that my guest got satisfied. At the beginning, I was a little bit shy in the working area because I'm new and don't know everyone, so I am a little bit slow at work, but my manager and colleagues are really helped me a lot. They know that I'm new, so they always teach me everything in the hotel and the restaurant. And we always having lunch and dinner in the staff restaurant together. When I do something wrong, they tell me that how to correct the mistake and remind me again when I'm still wrong. My manager always asks me how I feel about the work and really cares me a lot. And I started to open my heart to my colleagues. I'm not afraid now to integrate myself to the working area. First thing is to make friends with your colleagues. We have a goal to solve a problem or achieve a target so we can make good teamwork to get it. Second, ask things you don't know. I always keep asking if I got some problems at work so that I can improve myself, getting away from mistakes. And third is hardworking.